Hey, hey, hey. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm back, y'all. I'm back. I'm here, y'all. I'm back, y'all. I'm here. Who it feels good to be back. Oh my god. How is everybody here? Chrissy, we got Chrissy over here. She on Instagram. So I'm running both. I'm running Instagram over here on the side, and I'm running YouTube right here. So here on Instagram, they can ask me questions. So sometimes I'll be reading questions from Instagram and I'll read it out loud for you guys, vice versa. Because some people don't always go to YouTube. I don't know. So I'll just decide to do both. You know, I'm such a lady. Oh, y'all, I keep telling y'all be busy. I still got clients here. You don't believe me? I still got people here. I'm like, I gotta go online. I snatched the light out the room and everything. That she's sitting there curing her nails. I snatched the light. She's sitting in the dark curing her nails because I have to have both my ring lights to get the background right. Um, say hi. Come in here and say hi. I still got clients here. Taj. It's two people here actually.
Taj, she said, come say hi. Just show your nails. Say hey.
I am live. Carissa 1967. I am live.
No, I told Taj come show her nails and say hey.
Yeah, come say hi. Y'all had to come on live. I'm still live. So let me go ahead and read these comments. I just try to give. That's one person. Hey. And then we have, who do we have here today? We have Madam Gracie. Hey, Nerd Blackout, you made it. That's great. We have Chrissy. Chrissy, are you on Instagram or YouTube or both? Because I saw you on Instagram. We got Trina. We got Trina Jordan here. Hey, Trina. Who else? We have Carizia 1967. Yes. Hey, Sharina. Thank you so much. Yes, it is my birthday still the whole month, and we are Pisces. Come on in here, fellow Pisces.
It's me again.
Look, that's because you right up against, you look all blurry and stuff like you digital. She's not a real person.
I gotta be like this.
I don't know.
Cheers to the Pisces season.
Oh Lord.
That's it. Girl, I'm shy.
She said she's shy. Elizabeth Jones, hey, you made it. Yes, you made it. Yay, 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 yay. You said me too. You did 4 people today. That's what I'm talking about. You did 4 people. You see, I'm still in my work smock. It's all dusty and everything. I still have on my mask. And they are still here. And here on Instagram, we have Oh Honey Nails, Luxury Claws. I haven't seen you on. I know, Chris, who you are. Yes. And I don't know why I haven't seen you on YouTube, but I said I'm gonna go live on both. Oh, you were on both, Chrissy. Okay, cool. Cool. Hi, Aisha, Limo. Hi, how are you? I was just giving everybody a chance to join in, but you see this beautiful background that I made? You see that? You see that? That's what I want to tell everybody. This is what I came on live to tell everybody. I'm going to be going live every day or when I can because of the current situation. And Luxury Claws did 8 people today, y'all, on Instagram. Luxury Claws did 8 people today. That's what I'm talking about. I want everybody to know that everybody is not broke. Everybody is not broke. I'm taking these glasses off. It's too much of a glare. I didn't put on makeup, so that's why I did that. But I wanted, hey, Anthony. Hey, Precious Me. Hey, how are you? I wanted everyone to know that we are going through a really rough time, but that does not really affect the industry if we are properly branding ourselves, if we are doing the things that we are supposed to do, if we have a clientele that, if you have a certain type of clientele, which I keep saying, it's so funny because this right here is showing exactly, this is a great example of what I mean. Like, if you have working class people who are stable, even in times like this, your business will pretty much stay stable. You see in other nail techs right now saying how many people they did. I only did 4 people today, but I still made my goal for today. And then I have people tomorrow and I have people I need to get back to. It's, to me, right at this moment, it's like business hasn't even changed. So that's pretty much what I want to tell you guys. How are you all feeling about the current situation? Sharina said, y'all pray for me. I just lost my fiance on Wednesday. Oh my goodness. Sharina, I'm so sorry for your loss. Oh, these are really rough times. 2020 is not being nice to us so far at all. Our prayers are definitely with you. And I want to take this out. I really just want you to stay uplifted in prayer, and we will do the same with you. I never know what to say in these type of situations. It is hard. I can only imagine. I have somebody that's been reaching out to me, and I think they want to give me some bad news, and I don't even want to call them back because I just got a feeling it's bad news. I know you like you should call them back, but I just kind of don't. So I don't know. Um, yeah, rough times. I don't even know what to say. All I say is I will keep praying. And when I say that I'm going to pray, I actually do it. A lot of people say it just to be, polite, or it's the correct thing to say or to do. But really, I really do it. And if I don't remember that day, I will definitely do it at some point. So I think all of our prayers are definitely with you, even though we did not know him. We know you're a beautiful person. Anybody who's connected to you definitely has to be beautiful and blessed both ways. So my condolences. So we have some other new people in here today. Precious Solomon, Keep It Netty. Hi. Hi, lovely Kian. Elizabeth Jones. Hi. We have the lovely Lalia joined on Instagram. Anthony is on Instagram. Hey, Anthony. And if you all have any questions, just let me know. I'm really just here to kind of motivate you guys. And if you have any questions, I can take those as well because I'm not a guru or anything, but I do feel like I have some experience in this business. And I have been through a recession myself with my big salon. After I purchased and opened my place, the market crashed. The market crashed severely from the real estate, and I had just opened my business and everything crashed. So I do have some experience of going through rough times while being an entrepreneur. And for me, it was even worse because I had a whole staff. So not only did I have to pay all those bills, I got all these people staring me in my face, like, hey, what's up? It was really hard. So I have some experience in this. So I guess I'm not freaked out. I want my friend here because I went to high school with her, and she could tell you a little bit about me. Girl, drink another swallow of that. I'm gonna be on the wild web just doing like this. I'm acting like I'm frozen until you come on here.
Why are you doing this? Why are you like this? See, look, I just look like I'm coming out of nowhere.
That's
Hi,
cool.
YouTube.
Go ahead. How do we know each other?
Hi, Instagram. We met at the ripe old age of 14, our freshman year of high school. And Tanisha, Shecago, was actually already doing nails. And she was doing, before it became an elite service at salons, sculptured nails. So she did not have the tips that, makes it easier to shape nails. She was building sculpture nails for us at our high school here in Chicago.
I don't do that anymore.
We were, but think about it. Sculpture nails now, because sculpture nails are expensive.
Yeah.
Because everybody relies on the tips, nail tips, and so you started a game at a ripe young age. Like I said, we met at 14, and then we got a big time job at My Bell when we were 16, and we were rich. Yes, downtown, 16 years old. And she's, every time we connect and reconnect, we hit it off as though no time has passed. And
she said we look like sisters.
People have said that.
She be dead.
Just this lighting. I feel so light skinned.
Lord.
I do. I feel so beautiful and brown. I need to get some of these lights just to talk when I'm on the phone with people.
Y'all, she just got off work.
I did. I work for the cable company, and I am making sure y'all stay connected. Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Making sure you people stay connected in these times.
Yeah, because I think people would go crazy if they didn't have internet.
You would, because you're stuck in the house and you can't do anything. So Can I leave now?
Oh, she ready to leave, y'all. So I'm gonna walk out the door so we can get into the nitty-gritty conversation of what we need to talk about. Anything y'all want to talk about, that's what I'm here for. I'm gonna be going live. I'm gonna try to go live every day or every other day, seriously, because we really got to talk right now. I'm serious, you guys. What do you all want to talk about? What you got to say? What's your real concerns?
I do want to know your influence or thoughts on Everybody Ain't Broke, because that's why I stayed.
Oh, because everybody ain't broke.
Okay.
And
give us more.
I can't go into the meat of it. We got to get into it. I can't give away the beef for the conversation.
Oh, okay.
just yet, but just know that everybody ain't broke.
So we'll have to put it on in my car when you drive home.
Yeah, put it on your car, because we get into church, we get the crowd and everything up in here sometimes.
Come on, so we can get you something to eat.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you for the glass of wine. I don't want to.
No, girl, please.
How did you pay, or do I need to pay?
You need to pay because my money hasn't come to the other account.
Just do this amount right here. Okay. Tosh, come here. Come here. Oh, girl, she on TikTok. She was telling me about TikTok and everything. Come here. Come here, girl. Come here. She just got a little, it's kind of plain, but it's funky. It's just something real, you know. Y'all probably can't see it. But it's pink and different variations on pink or whatever she wanted. It's a fill-in.
Yes.
And this is what I gotta say too. We definitely gotta give our people who are still going into work.
Thank you.
Oh, thank you. What? She just handed me some money, y'all. Thank you.
Thank you, Tanisha.
Baller, you a baller. I think you hit the lottery. You ain't tell me. Because you know I try to move in with you.
You said what?
I think you hit the lottery and you didn't tell me because you were trying to move in with me. I try to move in with you.
No, I didn't. But I mean, when you people good to you,
we getting into it, y'all.
No.
Stop it. I'm gonna call you because I'm mad at you actually, but I'll tell you why later.
I'm sure you'll be fine.
Nerd Blackout, I gotta address what you just said. Nerd Blackout just said I postponed my solo nail business now. I can't work because California's on lockdown. All the salons were forced to close. I'm here in Chicago. They just enforced the what are they calling it?
Stay at home.
What is it?
Stay in place.
Stay in place ordinance. It starts tomorrow. It starts tomorrow, right?
Until April 7th.
Until April 7th. But I just got back in town. You know, I was stranded in Georgia. You guys, I was stranded in Georgia for 4 flights later. I finally got here. And I don't have any food or anything. She just brought me some wine because I'm like, forget the food. I need wine. Hey, you guys, let me walk her out the door. Okay, give me 1 second, okay? Okay, I'm back. So sorry to have everybody waiting because they were still here. And I was like, I gotta go live. Okay. So the reason for today's video, seriously, is I want you all to know that everybody, and you here, you won't see, you just see green screen. But you guys, I want you to know that everybody ain't broke. You just heard that people made money. People are still going to come to you throughout times like this because we have to get out of this struggle broke man's mentality. If you have a struggle broke man's mentality, that will affect your business. It will spill over into your business. And all the things that I am trying to tell you guys and teach you guys is preparing you for times like right now. I have people all day tomorrow. I have some people I have to call back, new people who are now looking for nail techs during this time. And if you are doing this professionally, there is nothing wrong with you. If you still want to make money, there is nothing wrong with you going and doing people one-on-one. The rule of thumb here is that they don't want groups of people congregating. So when they're closing nail businesses and they're closing salons, I want you guys, and please share this video. Share it right now. Share the live. Share it. Help out the channel. Share the live. Tag people in this video. People you think would benefit from this information. I don't want people to misconstrue what is happening. They are saying that they don't want people congregating in large crowds. So anything that any business or any sort of service or anything where there are more than 10 people congregating in one space, they're going to close down the whole business. I think a lot of us are confusing that with saying they don't want us to do nails. They don't want us to do hair. And I should have had her stay my friend because her husband is a barber. Her husband is a full-time barber. and he works in a barber shop, and they're closing down the salon. But what are they doing? They're bringing, oh, you're here? Okay. The Mrs., that's her. They're bringing the business home. He's going to bring the business home because at the end of the day, realistically, people like us, we have to keep working. People like us, it might be a little hard, or we might have to go through a little more paperwork to get all this subsidy and all this stuff they're talking about giving out. They may give us a little more problems. At the end of the day, we know our customers are used to coming to our chair once a week, once a month, whatever. Her husband is a barber. He's going to be working from home. He is going to be working from home, and I will continue to do the same. And I'm still going to keep moving my business as if none of this is happening. Now, some people may be afraid, but there are things you can do. You can put your mask on. Every person that I did today before we started, they had to wash their hands before we even started. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't normally do that, but I'm like, let's both wash our hands. We wash our hands in front of each other before we start. If I clean up or touch something like a pedicure or a dirty towel or something, I'm going to wash my hands again. I'm constantly using hand sanitizer. They're not saying that they don't want you to do people. They're saying they don't want groups of people congregating. That is all that these mandates are saying. That is it. That is all. That is it. That is all. If you are a person who depends on this to pay your bills, keep getting this money as much as you possibly can, because this is just beginning. It is not ending. And even if they say they're going to lift all these bans and allow people to go outside, do not be fooled. Don't be fooled, because this is definitely going to go on for a few weeks, and we are looking at a recession coming. And I know people don't want to hear that. You got to look at all these CEOs that just stepped down all of a sudden. They saw all of this coming. There's a bigger agenda here. We don't know exactly what it is, but there will be some sort of recession following this. So we got to keep it moving, because even if they give people this little $1,000, I mean, that it's just bigger things to come. So I tell everybody, grab all the money you can right now. Grab every dollar you can right now. Grab any type of subsidiary money that you can right now and hold on to it, because you just don't know. And then also check with your car note people. Check with your car note people, because I know my car people are allowing 4 months where you don't have to pay your car note for 4 months. Somebody else said 90 days. Take advantage of all of that now, even if you have the money. Why? Because you don't know what the future holds. Don't go spending money right now if you don't have to, and it won't cause you any pain. I know if people are worried about interest, don't worry about the interest. Worry about today, because you don't want to go and spend all this money paying bills that you normally pay, and life it's already disrupted. We don't know how much more it's going to be disrupted. So you worry about the interest and stuff later, because when I tell people this, I'm not going to go into too much into this, but don't worry about car interest, because when you go to a car dealership, if you got a good finance person, you just go buy a brand new car, those rebates and stuff like that will eat that up anyway. A good finance person knows how to work those numbers. I always keep a car note. So I don't worry about stuff like that, because I tell them what car note I want to pay. And if it take a whole week to negotiate back and forth, I will wait it out and make that car person work out the numbers the way that I want to. But that's just me, because I always keep a car note. Always, 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 because I don't like car problems. So I just like newer cars. So I would say right now, this is a historical time that's happening right now. So I say keep all your money available, all of it. So I'm going to go through and read these comments. And if you two here, if you all on Instagram have a question, you can hit the box next to the comments and ask a question, and I'll pop that up too. I'm reading comments, looking through. Nerd Blackout said, I'm just waiting for my phone stand and practice here in Chicago. I got my little practice area cleaned and set up today. I got some supplies. Money is a little tight. Next week you said, okay, cool. Because you know what we're going to be doing on here. We're going to be getting into the acrylic work. You all let me know anything else you want to go over, but we're going to really get deep down and dirty into the acrylic work now. However, you guys got to understand, this is going to be a private class. It's not a class that's just going to be public. It's a private class. You will have to sign up to be in the class, and there will be a fee. But it's not a huge fee. But there will be a private class where you can come in for hours and hours and hours and practice and do all the acrylic you want on screen. Like she said, set yourself up. I'll do a specific video just for that. Trina said, I hope everyone's doing well considering the circumstances. Precious Me said you just left the salon. You see, I still had people here, girl. Like literally, I just finished their daughter's nails, and I'm like, I gotta be online in 12 minutes. So they sitting in the room curing or whatever, and I'm up here trying to set up lighting and everything. So trust me, I've been working since all this morning too. And I just got in. Oh my God. I just got in last night. I was stuck in Atlanta behind all this, literally stuck in Atlanta because the air traffic controllers here in Chicago had the virus. So they had to shut down the air traffic control center, the small airport. Thank you so much, Precious. Elizabeth said you like my YouTube better than IG, right? Because on Instagram, all you're gonna see is the green background. That's what I'm looking over here. But if you go here, it's what it's set up to be. You see me Instagram more and more. Yeah, I've been trying to go live on there too. So I'm just going through these comments here. So Nerd Blackout said, I postpone my solo nail business now because California is in lockdown. All the salons were forced to close. So Nerd Blackout, let's get into it. So what you gonna do? You just gonna shut your business down because of that one thing happening? People still want their nails done. I promise you, people still want their nails done. They never said you can't do nails. They said that the salon must close. So why would you close down your business? I'm just asking. You said you are struggling with homeschooling, online college, and you're depressed. Why are you depressed? I know you said, well, I just told that's not a reason to be depressed. Those are tasks that are being handled. People do multiple things a lot. Why specifically do you think you are depressed? I'll give you a minute to answer that. That's what happened out here in Vegas. All non-essential businesses are to be closed, including salons. That just happened here too. I'm still working. I haven't posted that I'm neither open or closed because I don't want to turn away money, but I don't want no snitches. See, that's what I'm saying. They don't want salons open because of the rule of thumb that they don't want 10 or more people in a space. That's why they're closing salons. Do not confuse that with they don't want you doing nails, they don't want you doing hair, they don't want you doing makeup. That's two different things. They're trying to shut down anything that could potentially have 10 or more people in the room. You are doing nothing wrong if you are in a private space and you're doing people. If you're going to people's homes, if you're doing that, that's fine. I want people to be very clear on that. If you want to go to people directly, if you want to have them come to you and be one-on-one, that's fine. They are closing down salons because most salons have more than 10 people and they have no way of controlling that nor monitoring that. There's too many small businesses that they're not big enough to be monitored and they're too small to put a person on it. So they just said all of you shut down. Now, oh, honey, your nails said in Ohio, they specifically stated home salons. That's interesting because I found that weird and interesting. But if you want to go by that rule and you got money to pay your bills, then you go ahead and you do that. I personally still got bills to pay. And why don't you go to them and do them? See, I don't know. Maybe some of y'all got a lot of money. Y'all got a husband that take care of y'all or something. Or y'all live with y'all home, y'all parents or something. But in the real world, I still got bills to pay. They haven't said that here, but I'm just saying, like, for me, if I lived in Ohio, I would have to ignore that shit and keep doing it. I'm just talking real talk. Like my girl that just left, they got kids. They got kids on top of kids. Was it five? There's 5 kids all together. They got mortgage and stuff to pay. People got bills to pay. Like they saying all that and they talking about this money they're gonna give out, but how much have they given out now? You know, these landlords and stuff are not giving out any concessions at all. They're like, they still want their rent. The government and the president can go on live every damn day, all he wants, talking about what they're going to do. But who has got to drop a dime of money yet? What's today's date? The 20th? Today is the 20th. Rent is due. Mortgage is due very soon for a lot of people. So at the end of the day, we got to live in today's world and reality. Because when I was in Atlanta, I just keep it real, honey. I just say what it is, okay? Oh, honey nails. Look, they said that, but if you're doing people one-on-one, Ain't nobody got time to be focused on you. You one little person, this big old mess. Ain't nobody got time to be focused on you but a true hater. And even if they did tell, you think they're gonna stop everything to come see what you doing? You're not making a big enough fuss in this world. No offense to you, because I'm sure you're great. But I'm saying, like, on a big scale of things, you think they're gonna stop to put a body on you? Let's be real with it. No, they're not. So it's like I wouldn't even worry about that. If you got to get your money, go get your money. Okay. If they got to come to you, you got to go to them. Like, this is real talk, y'all. Life is happening for real. Y'all, if y'all, let me tell you something else. Oh my God, y'all done got me talking now. In the real world, especially when you in business and all of that, if you want to go by every little single rule and try to dissect everything and making sure that you're not breaking any rules, you're not going to get much done. Because in the real world, especially in politics, they break rules and twist stuff all the time. Okay, all the time, all the time. You all be worried about little stuff. I'm not being funny, but I don't think nobody on here, including myself, is big enough to even put a man on. We ain't making no drop in the world. Now we multimillionaires, we were breaking some rules, then maybe they'll come after us to find us, but they know we ain't really doing it like that. So you go get your money, honey. Keep getting your money. They want them salons closed. They worried about keeping people alive and trying to keep this economy from crashing and everything just going to hell. Okay. They not worried about you over here doing somebody's fingernails. Think about it. She over there polishing nails. Tell the president, let's get the girl. I'm telling you. And that's funny. They said home salons. Okay, well, who gonna know? And if they did, I mean, like, think about it. Like, seriously, what is the worst case scenario? If you need to keep doing people, do to people, just do them one at a time. Do your clients one at a time. Just do them one at a time. Unless y'all got it like that. Because let me go back to Atlanta. I was getting some food out of a restaurant. The restaurant was closing down. She said they told them they're going to close down indefinitely. So I guess it was their last day. These people don't have no jobs like that. These people have like cash paying jobs. And she said her landlord told her, she said they sent out an email saying, we're closely monitoring, everybody closely monitoring the situation. I'm so sick of getting emails from everybody, Sephora, Ulta, everybody brand you ever bought from got to send out their email. It's like they got to be in the popular train, but ain't nobody saying nothing really, right? For real. Am I right? Ain't nobody really saying that. Everybody just want to be on bandwagon. We closely monitoring. Who cares if Sephora is closely monitoring the situation? Like, for real. How does that help me? Anyway, I was talking to this girl, and she told me that her landlord sent out an email basically saying we are closely monitoring the situation like everybody else, and we hope to get through this and wash your hands, da da da. But then at the end of this email, what did they do? They sent a list of agencies that you can go to try to get rental assistance. And then she said at the bottom of the list, it was a list of shelters. I said, for real? She said, yes, they had a list of shelters. And I've been on Facebook and people were saying too, like my landlord ain't playing. They basically like, you better have our rent. I call my landlord. They're like, yeah, you still expect to pay your rent. She ain't bite her tongue. She like, still expect to be paid. Y'all don't understand. You still expect to pay your bills. So y'all, for people who are trying so hard to follow all these little rules, I think some of you all are reading them wrong. But regardless of what the rules say, you got to eat and you got to survive today. You got to survive next week. You got to survive the next 3 to 4 weeks. So do what you got to do today. That is Shecago's advice. Do what you got to do today. Anybody with a heart is not going to come back and find you for surviving during a damn global emergency that has never happened in the history of man. Like, think about that. You get what I'm saying? So let me keep reading. That's what happened out here. Non-essential businesses, including salons. Yeah. They're doing, and it has nothing to do with you all being a salon. And I want people to not be on that. It has nothing to do with you being a salon. It's the number of people in any specific business that they're closing down. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you doing a person one-on-one if you are comfortable with that, I haven't posted that. Yeah. Don't worry about snitches. Who gonna snitch? Snitch and say what? Girl, people, you think right now in the middle of this state board is wondering who doing people one-on-one. That is not even breaking the state board rule. Who they gonna report you to? Like, because you're doing somebody nails. Somebody come over, you be like, that's my cousin. Like I told you, most of the people I went to high school with. We friends. I'm about to go over her house. Like, we talk. I'm about to call her now. So I'm like, I feel like people look for reasons not to do stuff. I'm just gonna keep it real. People be finding reasons to like not get money. I find reasons and ways to get money. Other people find ways and reasons not to go for it. I go for it. So no, here in Ohio, they don't even want us taking people in our home. Our government sent the letter out today, but people still making it happen. You better still make it happen. Who's to say you're not doing your cousin, your auntie, your sister-in-law? How do they know that's not your relative and y'all just passing time? How do they know that's not your relative and you just passing time? So they told you that. So you need to reach back out to them same damn people when your rent is due and say, so how much you giving me on this rent? You need to reach back out to them when your credit card bill is due, or when you run out of groceries. You need to reach out to them same people and say, how much you giving me on this? You get what I'm saying? They're putting stipulations in place, but they're moving at a snail's pace and giving people money and assistance and setting up programs in place for that. So you all do what you gotta do, but I gotta pay bills. Xfinity has relief for their customers, by the way. I had to talk him into, oh, she works for Comcast. I had to talk him into work from home, which I told him might actually maintain more clients because they will feel more comfortable. Yes, people are still going to want to come. And what's going to happen is as people, as this grows and people become antsy in the house, they're going to want something to do. They're going to want something to do. So when they come to your house, turn on the music, make them feel good, talk. People want to get away from this because, see, this just started. Y'all wait till week 3 of this. Y'all wait till week 4 of this. When people really start worrying and getting antsy. Y'all just wait and see. I've been through this before already. I went through this in 2007, 2008. So I, like all these people, is trying to follow the rules, but wait till this shit get real, because it ain't even got real. It ain't even got real yet, y'all. That's why they're trying to set up checks, because they already plan on dragging it out. If they already talking about checks in the beginning, you know they talking about dragging it out. I'm turning off Instagram. If they already talking about sending out checks, that tells you, excuse me. If they already talking about sending out checks, that lets you know that they plan on dragging this stuff out. That's a telltale sign they plan on dragging it out. Okay? Ohio is whooping our ass at Trina. Yeah. Still do your people. Go to their house or have them come to you. The ones you trust and the ones you regulars. What they gonna tell? And who got time to be bothered with that right now, even if they did tell? In the middle of a damn global emergency, a global viral emergency, you think that the government is gonna stop to find out if you're polishing nails in your house, even though they told you not to? They that is not on their priority list, you guys. I promise you. I promise you. I thought the salon would slow up, but we are one of the few spots open, so you have steady business. Yes, because people still want to come. They still want to spend money. People trying to take it all in stride and keep themselves busy and trying to not get depressed. Okay. And Nerd Black, I'm still waiting on the response from you. You thought I forgot? Did you talk about how you got through the recession when you had your business? Okay. Yes, I will. Yeah, no one could tell you what to do in the privacy of your home. Man, who's going to tell on you, and how can they prove it? And then do you really think in the middle of all of this, they got time to be fooling with you? No, they don't. And that's not even a focus. The focus is just trying not to spread it. And people, look, I don't know about Ohio, but look, if you need the money, go get the money, honey. This is a point of survival right now. Just saying. Okay. White China says it won't be done. Wait, it won't be done if someone brings corona into your home or you go into theirs. They can have it and not know. Then you take it to other people. They are separating us to try to stop spreading it. True that. That is so true. But the same thing goes when you go into the grocery store and you touch that damn pen pad, you touch the door, you touch that orange juice, you touch everything you touch outside your home. That's true. But the truth of the matter is bills got to be paid. That is my point. Y'all can say everything y'all want to say, and I'm well aware of that. But at the end of the day, what I'm trying to tell you all is that these landlords still want their rent. and you still got some sort of bills and some sort of, if you have some sort of financial responsibility right now, you still need to be getting all the money you can. I'm going to hold on that statement. I'm going to hold on that statement because everybody wants to follow these rules, but as this gets worse, people may not want people. Hold on. I'm fully aware of the repercussions. I'm gonna tell you, I believe I already one of the people that had the corona in the first round of it anyway, because I already been all accept that. I think I'm one of the first round people from last year, so I don't really worry about me. However, I will say you are correct. What I'm trying to say is for us, for people who are in the beauty industry full time for a living, at the real deal is we got bills to pay and we got to make money, and people are not too freaked out right now at the moment. They will get freaked out because, like you said, a lot of people don't know that they have it. As the weeks roll out, people are going to find out that they have it. And so these numbers are going to jump. And as people keep watching the internet, it's going to freak people out more and more. And then you will not have clients probably. It's going to be a period where it's going to be dead. So if people try to come to you now, you better grab that money now if you need to. If you need to grab that money right now, you need to go ahead and grab it because you might need it later. And that is, I hold to that because I've been through this type of thing before when recessions and stuff hit. It wasn't on this level. It wasn't, it wasn't this type of issue, but it basically a recession where everything comes to a halt. The things are going to come to a halt. And so I'm telling people right now, if you need to grab this money, grab it. It is a risk that you're taking to a certain level, but you still practice the same steps as you would as you going to Walgreens or stepping out the house to get some toilet tissue, whatever it is people buy. Just take those same precautions and you wear a mask. If you got to get them a mask or tell them come wrapped up. If you need to get that money, get that money. The numbers and the odds are very slim, but I mean, it is a reality. But the real reality is that everybody is not giving a concession. She just said that Comcast, AT&T, whoever, they're giving concessions. Cardinal people are, but I'm going to tell you, a lot of these landlords are not. A lot of these landlords, like, I still want my money. My landlord already made it clear, I still want my money. The girl I was talking to, they sending them lists of shelters and stuff. At the end of the day, if you're so busy trying to follow rules, you might be homeless really quickly. Really quickly, you might be. You might be. So I'm saying if you need to, go ahead and do it. If it was that serious, they shut everything down. I could still order food on Postmates. Anybody at the restaurant and my delivery person could have it, not knowing. But that's what I'm saying. Anybody can have it. Actually, I can have it. You can have it. It can be lying dormant in your body. You could be asymptomatic right now. That's the point I keep trying to drive home. We won't know for a few weeks. You better grab all the money you can right now. I'm not turning down anybody right now because I know it's going to shut down once the real panic hits. It has not hit yet. Hey, Taisha. Hi. It has not hit yet. Do you think this, and I'm going to go back to how I survived in my recession. I'll go back to that. Do you think this is the wrong time to enroll in nail school? Just curious, referring to if someone finished, I'm just wondering if this virus will still affect, example, building clientele. Referring to if someone finished, I'm just wondering. I think this is a great time to go to school if you have the means to do so. I think it's a great time to go because once everyone comes out of this, some people may still have their tax money and, over time, people are going to want to get out. People are going to get back to their regular schedule. And so if you can go ahead and knock out school real quick during this downtime, if you are financially able to do so, I definitely say you should because you can catch people on an upswing because people will be, for those who can, people are going to be in two places, in financial ruin or they're going to be financially ahead. Because I know people who are like, hey, give me a stimulus check. Hey, put my card note over. Hey, I don't want to pay bills for a minute if I cannot pay them. I'm going to stack money. When people get out the house, it's going to be hopefully summer and hot outside. People are going to be ecstatic to do stuff. They're going to want to go back to their regular scheduled routine and you get them on that upswing. I'm doing well. Thank you. Even though I'm still tired because I was stranded and I had 4 flights before I can get out. I went back forth to the airport like 3 times before I can get out. State board is closed in Ohio, so who's going to know? You heard what she just said, y'all. State board in Ohio is closed, so who is going to know? That is the best darn statement of this whole thing so far. Y'all overthinking stuff. That's part of the reason why people don't attain their dreams, because they overthink things and they want to stick on the things that's going to stop them from moving forward. We have to get out of that mindset. And she just said it. State board offices is closed. Do y'all think that that is essential personnel? They're only keeping essential. State board of professional regulation is not essential personnel. Thank you for saying that. Perfect statement. Perfect statement. Don't worry about that. If you still need to get money, go to the people and have them come to you. It's fine. Do what you can. Get all the money now because it might get real ugly in a couple of weeks. I'm so serious, and you're going to wish you had it, because these landlords and mortgage companies is not working with people like you think they are. They are not from what I'm hearing and seeing. Elizabeth, I started a week before this happened. Now my contract getting pushed back a month possibly. I wait until they open back up to enroll. Yeah, there's another opinion on it. They might be holding off right now because they don't want to be liable for any contamination or, cross-contamination. They may be. Okay. No amount of money is worth putting your health or families at risk. People be so naive. My salon is closed. If you haven't set yourself up financially for the downtimes, that's on you. But the truth of the matter is, White China, not everybody is set up financially for downtimes. In the real world, if we could be, we would be, but not everybody is. And so I'm giving people advice saying that if you are in a position where you cannot just sit back and say, oh, I want to follow the rules exactly, then you do what you got to do. I don't think the government is going to come after you right now for doing that. That's not even an issue here in Chicago. But I mean, like, for those who have to, they have to. You say no amount of money is worth putting your health or family at risk. Well, let's think about this. If you can't pay your rent and your ass get evicted and you out on the street, now you got to go live in a shelter or go live on the street. Do you think that's clean? You think that living in a shelter is cleaner than being in your own house? I don't think so. I think that's more nasty. I think you're going to put your family more at risk, because now where are you going to put your belongings? How are you going to pay to put your belongings somewhere? Or maybe you got to go stay with somebody. Like, you could say it's about money. It's not about the money. It's actually, to be honest with you, it's an oxymoron, because it's about not being put at risk, because not giving yourself the basic shelter is putting yourself at risk, because now where are you going to live? Now you're going to be in a place that's less sanitary that you have no control over. So it's not about being naive. It's about being smart and learning how to navigate as an entrepreneur. So if you came on my channel to try to go back and forth with me, go your ass on another channel. But I'm wondering about building clientele since everything is closing and no one wants to go anywhere. Okay, so you're worried about building clientele since everything is closing, no one wants to go anywhere. This is where you want to practice. This is the time where you really want to practice and you really want to hone in on your skills. That's why I said, if you watch a lot of influential people on social media, everybody is telling you, like, right now, anything you want to do in your life, this is a great time to do it. If you want to clean up a certain space, this is the time to do it. If you want to learn a certain craft or whatever it is you want to do, this is the best time to do it. So if your craft needs work, do that. If you want to build your clientele, do that too. Start to build your brand. Is your brand built all the way out? Because let me tell you something. Listen, look at that right there. You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't broke. Everybody I'm talking to, like, I'm not going to be able to stay in the house, honey. I'm going to see you in 2 weeks. I'm going to see you in 3 weeks. You get what I'm saying? So everybody is not broke and everybody is not freaked out by this. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people are not. People are still moving around just essentially. Now, people are not running into crowds, but people will still come to you. People will still come to you. Trust me. So if you want to build your clientele, start now. Do you all have the book? This is my question. Do you all have the book? Because it tells you how to set things up, what you should be looking at, all of those great things. Like, go ahead and be setting your brand up. This is the perfect time to be getting things in order. That's the book right there. I always point the wrong way. Are you set up? Is your brand set up? Are you in a position to make people look at you? They want to get out the house. They want to do something. Let me tell you something. Right now, because a lot of businesses, commercial, because a lot of commercial businesses are closed right now, People are looking for people to go to. Like I said, I have calls to return because my regulars, people are asking my regulars, who does you? And when they say she does it one-on-one, they want to come someplace one-on-one. We have to have some one-on-one connection with people at some point anyway. It's less risky than going in Walgreens, Walmart, any of those other places. So it's still a good time to at least, if not even set up your look, your feel, and start to get your name out there. You can still get people in this time. Trust me when I tell you, I was on my way back from the airport yesterday, and I was so exhausted and mentally exhausted and physically exhausted that I had to get myself together. And whoever this was called me. I just couldn't even talk to anybody. I didn't recognize the number, so I couldn't answer it. They called me again. I said, I don't know this number. I'm not answering it. Then they left me a message. They're trying to get an appointment because somebody, one of my regulars that I've been doing forever, referred her. I haven't even gotten back to her because I've been busy. When I get back, I had to eat, relax, pull out the stuff out of my luggage that I needed here in the house. And then since then, I've been doing my regulars. And I had people yesterday, but I was stuck out of town. So I have to fit them in. I've just been busy. What I'm saying is I'm still in overflow. I'm still in overflow. And I'm still getting new people trying to come in my chair because they're looking for somewhere to go. So to me, it's a good time to get people still if you want to do people. I don't know what the regulation is in your state and how much of a stickler you are for that. But trust me, the government is not worried about your little butt right now. So if you want to get money, honey, it's the time to get money. If you don't know how to set yourself up and what you should be looking like to get money, you need to be probably looking into this right here. I'm just saying. I'm gonna keep reading these comments. You DoorDash, so it's booming right now since I'm delivering food straight from restaurant to customer. Just making sure I wear gloves. Exactly, wear gloves and use hand sanitizer between each delivery. If you are washing your hands, using hand sanitizer, you're wearing gloves, you're wearing a mask. The truth of the matter is, you are fine. Okay, and I'm gonna tell you more of the truth of the matter because, ooh, I'm such a lady. Stuff like this gets people riled up, but I'm the wrong one to go toe to toe with, honey. Because anybody who watch me tell you, I'm no dumb bitch. I didn't even mean to do that. I was trying to hit the comments. So let's talk about the truth of the matter. The truth of the matter is, what is the coronavirus? The coronavirus is, as we all know, is nothing but another strain of the flu. The first strain of it actually came out last year, and I believe I had it on my birthday. And I talked to many people who said they believe they had the first strain of the coronavirus. I had all the symptoms. I had to be driven to the emergency room. I could not talk. I could not breathe. I had a high temperature, all of that. All they told me was I had an upper respiratory infection. A lot of people already had this before. That's number one. Number two, many of you all will have it. Some people, not many, some people will get it. Okay. Just because of the way that things have turned out, some people will get it. Number three, you will not die from it. It's having the flu. So even if you get it, you will not die from it. People are freaking out because they're looking at the numbers, but they're not looking at the ratio of numbers. The ratio of numbers is worse on a regular common flu than it is on the coronavirus. So even if you get the damn coronavirus, 9 times out of 10, you're going to survive it. It's a flu. The only way you should be worried is if you are very immunocompromised or if you have like asthma or something of that nature, or you're an elderly person. Let's focus in on the reality of the situation. A lot of us may get it at some point, or somebody you know may get it, but it's a bad flu, you guys, that your body can fight off naturally. Let's not act like it's Ebola or something on TV where somebody accidentally touched you and within 48 hours you turn into a zombie and you die. That is not what this is. You guys got to focus and stop letting the media get you all hyped up. The people have passed away. They're not, if you pay attention, they're not telling you who those people are. They'll focus in on stuff that's sensationalized to get media attention. A lot of these people that are passing away are elderly or have some form of asthma, or they have pre-existing conditions. Even if you were to get it, even if I were to get it, my body will fight it off. It's just going to be like one of the worst colds, or the worst, it's going to feel like the worst cold I ever had. That's what it's going to feel like. Okay. So Taisha, keep doing you, because I'm sure that you one of them people who is like, at the end of the day, I still got bills to pay right now. My landlord still want their money. I get that. And I'm talking to the people who got to deal with today. We could talk about morality and all this, but at the end of the day, this is a global emergency. And we got to do what we got to do today, because some of these businesses do not care about it. They still want their money. And we cannot be homeless, because being homeless is crazy. Like, why be homeless? Because you're scared that you're going to be caught polishing a fingernail. So the hell what if you get caught polishing a fingernail during a global emergency? What the hell do you think going to happen to you if you get caught polishing a fingernail in the middle of a global emergency? The worst thing that's going to happen to you is you're going to get a fine. But you're fine. You understand? You're still fine. Just pay the damn fine, or make some payment arrangements and pay the fine. But for today, you and your family are safe. For today, you and your family not out on the street. But for today, you and your family don't have to go live in a shelter, which are overbooked. But for today, all your belongings are safe. Okay? You do what you got to do for today. In times like this, you do what you got to do for today. That's where my mind is with it. And understand that everybody ain't broke. That's why I put this up. Everybody ain't broke. And there's still money out here to be gotten if you are focused. You get what I'm saying? Chrissy said, my books are filling up just because of that. I'm still keeping myself, my family, and my clients safe by remaining clean and sanitary. That's what I'm saying. Just have people wash their hands beforehand. Watch how you're doing stuff. Just take extra precautions to be extra clean. That's it. And if you get it, you probably will not die. More than likely, you will not die unless you were already not in the best health. Okay? Unless you were not in the best health. These people are not telling, they're telling numbers to get people all riled up. Yeah, 300 people in this state died out of 60 million, out of 6 million people, 34 died. Oh my God, 34 people died. Yes, out of those 34 people, 19 of them were elderly. 2 of them were already had this condition, that condition. This person had, you get what I'm saying? This person had severe this, or this person, they don't never tell a backstory about that. It's whatever's going to get people riled up and staying on their media. Media is in business. Y'all want to be riled up something, we should have been riled up about the regular flu. Keep making your money, because you don't know where this is leading. I'm telling you, it's leading into a recession. You get all the money you can right now, because that little stimulus package is going to be stipulations on that. Y'all better get all the money you can while you can, because people going to freak out and ain't nobody going to spend a dime. Even that DoorDash and stuff, people ban all this food out in the street, ordering food. When this shit get real, week 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, people money going to start maybe running funny. Some people, they ain't gonna be ordering all that food. I mean, I think it'll be okay, but I mean, like, you won't see as many people ordering food out every day. They're gonna start cooking. Just saying. Nerd Blackout said, because I don't know besides school how to handle this situation. I don't have clientele outside the salon. I'm freaking scared of how ill prepared I am. That's why I'm depressed. Did we talk already outside of here? Hold on. Oh, what am I gonna eat? I think I want some bacon, eggs, and hash browns. That's what I'm making for dinner. Because I haven't been to the grocery store yet, and I don't. Everything else needs to be thought out. Remind me, I still got to talk about how my big business, made it through the recession. I was just going through the comments because I know I probably surprised y'all when I told the other person they was being passive aggressive with me. I don't play that with people. I be trying to be nice and politically correct with people until you come at me a certain way, and then you gonna get me. People are not naive. People are surviving. Everybody ain't rich. Everybody ain't broke, but everybody ain't rich. Everybody's in different positions. And the message here was to know that everybody is not broke, so you can still get money. And if you got to go out and get money and do things that you don't feel comfortable doing, and it's tearing you up inside, don't feel no type of way about it, because God don't give us no more than we can handle. He never has, as long as we have faith. Okay? He don't give us no more than we can handle. And this is just a task, a situation that we got to go through. And it's going to just make you tap into your creative skills a little bit more, tap into your bravery a little bit more. But we can do this. But I'm not going to let anybody ever come on this channel and make anybody feel any type of way for not following the rules exactly. It's unlicensed people working out here and been doing it forever. Hell. And people do what they have to do to make money. So I try not to judge. I try to see things from both sides. I'm telling you, you need to go out and get some money. Go out and get some money. The purpose on this channel right now is to help people figure out what they need to do to survive today, because we are in a global crisis. And this is no time for being judgmental. Okay? This is a real situation that's just getting started. This is not a new situation dying down overnight. The fact that the government trying to figure out how to give us checks tells you that this is about to keep going. Okay, we got to figure it out, and we ain't got time to be politically correct with it, and we don't have time to be exact with it. We got to figure out how to pay these rents and stuff, because these landlords are like, we still want our money. I ain't talked to a person yet who landlord said, don't worry about it. Everybody landlords still want their rent. So while you sitting there trying to feel good about your morals and all that, if you believe in God, God didn't put you in this situation to go out and catch this virus. And then let's just say you did catch the virus. You're not going to die more than likely. It's more likely it's just like having a very bad cold. So I wish people would quit acting like getting the darn coronavirus is like, oh, you get a prickle like on the movies, and it's like within 24 hours you start turning to a zombie. Like, oh, you want to eat people and shit. That is not what this is, y'all. Let's not let the media get us off. I watched this video on YouTube, and a man, he had came out of a clinic, and did y'all see this viral video? He had just got tested, and so what he did is he opened the front door and he coughed. He was like, ooh, and then the man was standing at the door. He looked at the man, he coughed like, ooh, and he started walking towards him like a zombie, like, and the man took off running. That's what people act like. People act like if you get the coronavirus, you're gonna turn into a zombie and start wanting to eat other humans and stuff. It's not that type of virus. It eats the lungs, and for some people who are immunocompromised, yes, it can be deadly. But for the majority of a regular human being who is relatively healthy, you will survive it. We just don't want it to come. But if you have to survive, you got to pay bills now. You got to feed your family and pay your rent. I'm telling you that the government is not worried about you polishing anyone's nails. That is the whole point I'm trying to make. They're not worried about us right now. They just don't want us congregating in a space. That's all. I know what Ohio said. I guess that's a different beast. And you do what you feel is best for you. I know what I would do. So nerd blackout. Maybe right now you might want to stay with your family doing nails. If you don't feel like you're prepared, just stay with your family. What do you think about that? Why do you have to move right now? They're already in a salon. Why not just stay where you are? Don't be depressed. See, a lot of us, that's where depression comes in. A lot of people, for a lot of situations, we become depressed because we're really not depressed. We're really overwhelmed. And what we need to do is we need to step back. What we need to do is step back. It's okay. They're telling people to go take a walk. Go take a long walk someplace with some open air. Because you're probably not depressed. You're more overwhelmed and not knowing which direction to go in. And right now might not be the best time for you to step forward. You might need to stay put, meaning stay with your family. Because if I'm not mistaken, you already work in a family business. Right? Nerd Blackout said, yes, Stay Board is closed in Cali too. That's what I'm saying. Stay Board closed right now. So who gonna tell on you, boo-boo? What's somebody gonna write an email and be like, oh, on this date 3 months ago, I was at her house. They're not even gonna follow up on that shit. I promise you. With those, man, y'all listen to that. That sound crazy. Like, it's so many bigger things to worry about. They're not even gonna follow up on that. Somebody said that. Some people live check by check, so being financially prepared isn't an option. Exactly. It's not about being naive. When I started reading that, I was like, this is what we're not going to do. And I don't care. This is what we're not going to do. You know, everybody is not as fortunate at all times. And life, let me tell you something, life has a way of humbling you. One minute you could be up, the next minute you could be down. So, don't you know, some people don't get that, but don't play with the universe, honey, because it will show you. I'm reading. I got to scroll up. I'm scrolling. I didn't know I was this far behind. And I'm sorry y'all had to see me like that, but I will tell you, like, nobody's going to come for me or for you. I will admit when I'm wrong on things, or I stand corrected on things, or I'll say, like, that's another point of view or something like that. When you start insulting people for living life or not being as fortunate or in the best positions you feel they should be in, you're not going to insult people, because I know what it's like. And I personally am okay, but me personally, I'm trying to sit and make sure I'm ahead of things, because hell, I just came off vacation, spending all kind of money, buying all type of goofy stuff. And when I left for vacation, none of this was even going on. And in 7 days, it just turned to a whole different thing where I'm stranded. So it's like, dang, had I known this, I wouldn't even bought all this stuff. I went out buying clothes and all type of stuff. I bought shoes, clothes, jewelry. I bought stuff to make jewelry pieces. I bought all types of stuff. I wouldn't have spent all that money. But it is what it is now. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Everybody, some people are fortunate, some people are not less fortunate. You can't judge a person's situation because there are outside factors that might not even be aware of. Like, find out before you start making those type of blanket statements. I don't like that at all. I'm still trying to go through these comments. I didn't know that I was this far behind. Okay. Yep, everyone follows saying that. Okay. I know Ohio State Board is closed, and they closed the shop down Wednesday. I didn't say I was following what they say. I was just saying what the letter said. Oh no, I get it. I didn't know Ohio was going that deep with it, but they're really just saying that for your protection because they're trying to control the masses. I'm going to tell you, this is the other thing too. Being a person who worked in marketing, I'm going to tell you this. I know you say, what does marketing have to do with this? Understand that I understand certain things just from working in marketing. The person who wrote that letter is just the person who wrote that letter. One person, probably someone's assistant. And they handed it to the boss. And the boss said, okay, send that out. You get what I'm saying? That the state of Ohio probably does not care. But there are two people who were in control of that specific function. And that's what they decided to put out there. You get what I'm saying? I can tell you, I'm saying that to say that I can assure you that is not the focus for the state of Ohio. That's two people who were in charge of writing that damn letter, an assistant and a boss. And that's what was approved to put out. Do not worry your pretty little self about that. I promise you. It's bigger, way bigger fish to fry than worry about who's polishing whose nails. They don't want people congregating. And then they went ahead and added in that extra little thing saying, we don't want you going to their house. But then they also tell you, see, this is what I'm saying, 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 this is what I'm saying. They also tell you that it's okay to go visit a friend or a family member. See, certain people are saying that too. It depends on, see, that's just that person who wrote that letter. Because other officials are telling it's okay to take a walk with a friend. It's okay to, maybe go visit a neighbor or something like that. They just don't want you congregating. I don't know if what I'm saying is translating correctly, but don't be so caught up on that. And if you need to make money, go get your money. That's what I'm really telling you. It's about surviving and making your way through no matter what you have to do to get where you want to be. That's what I'm saying. Y'all, whatever. If I get fined for something, I get fined for something. I'm going to call and be like, can I get on a payment plan? That's just how I think about stuff. You said you have a 3-month emergency plan, but I want to keep it as much as possible. That's how I feel too. I'm not trying to touch money like that. I plan on finishing my debt this year. I'm finishing college this summer. I'm shaking, but I will be debt free this year. Yeah, and keep on that goal. Keep on that goal. Probably, Trina, they probably did that to scare us. Yeah, they're not really thinking about us. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not really thinking about us like you think. They just are trying to do their part to make it look like they're controlling the spread. So they're going to say it to the fullest degree to control their spread. But if it's a dire need for you to make money, make your money. That's what I'm telling you. Just be careful in how you do it or whatever. Mask, gloves if you can. Mask, gloves, wash, sanitizer, disinfecting, double time. Yes, nerd. You do what you got to do and you stay up on track. And if a person wants to come, you just tell them, go wash your, like, I'll tell a person, go wash your hands in there before we start. Use that scrub brush. I need you to scrub up under your fingers and on top of your fingers for 20 seconds at least. That's going to remove most of the bacteria, whatever, or any pathogens or anything like that that may be on the hands. That's all you really need to do. You're more safe doing that than you are running into Walgreens or running to the gas station to get some gas. This transaction is safer than that. Okay. Nerve like I have the book. I download the app. I feel dumb. I still can't make the collage. What problem are you having with the collage? Save while we can because we don't know how long this will last. That's what I'm saying. Don't go out spending money. If your Cardinal people, whoever telling you can hold off, even if you got the money. I know some interest will accrue probably on the Cardinal or whatever. I don't worry about interest accruing. I've done, Cardinal people do this all the time. A lot of people don't know. You can defer your Cardinal once a year. Yep. A lot of people don't know that. You can. Every time I go trade the car, they just make the numbers work. My car note stays the same because I always keep a new car though. That's why. I always keep a new car, new work car. To be honest with you, we could all be carriers. I was telling somebody that earlier. This stuff can lie dormant in your system for a minute up to 2 weeks. That's why they had to quarantine everyone because it needs to come out. It needs to come out in everyone, so they need to know who needs to be quarantined. I get that part. But at the end of the day, you're gonna go homeless. You're gonna go homeless because Donald Trump and all them in their beautiful homes, they gold toilets and stuff. You're gonna go homeless. You gotta do what you gotta do. What you can do is protect yourself as much as possible. More people are passing of old age more than corona. Yeah, they're not telling that type of thing. Being sanitary should be a practice that should be done in the first place. I think it was population control in China. Yeah, population is a real issue in China. And to be honest with you, they have more control over the situation right now. China actually has control of their situation just that fast. What is that? Italy? Is it Italy? Theirs is still out of control. But China, the place where it originated, they're actually having less and less cases. And I think that they're shutting down some of their preventative measures because it's actually working over there where it originated. That's my concern. My husband has asthma and my in-laws are 60 and over. If I get it, I don't want to give it to them. Yeah. That is where it comes. That's why I said people who are compromised should be concerned. But if you are relatively healthy, if you even were to contract it, your body should be able to fight it off. Yeah. That is a concern. That is a concern. And so in that situation, if you can financially afford it, wait 2 weeks and see if you show symptoms. If you don't show symptoms, if you haven't been around anyone in 2 weeks and you don't show symptoms, then more likely than not, you don't have it because it would have shown symptoms by then. And then you can go ahead and resume and try to make some money. But then it's like, once again, every day you are making yourself vulnerable. That is true. It's like, it depends on your situation. If you can afford not to do anything, don't do anything. If you cannot afford, you got to do what you got to do. See, I'm a different breed and I come from a different place. I cannot just not do what I want to do. You get what I'm saying? I have to make money. I have things I need to take care of. You said people are living longer these days. Everyone just wear a mask and keep doing nails. Man, look. Y'all don't understand. We this is just the beginning. Y'all think this is just the beginning. They would not be revving up checks to try to give us checks. Tomorrow's gonna be 2 checks and all that if they was gonna end it next week. Y'all understand? It's subliminal messages there. We get some checks. Oh no, we're going to give y'all 2 checks because this is going to drag out. I hope I'm wrong though. I hope I can come back on YouTube one day and say, man, I was wrong about that. I want to be wrong. I do want to be wrong about this. These comments keep excuse me. Nerds, you have a great reason not to put yourself and family at risk. Yes. Excuse me. People are taking some things too far. Like I shouldn't sleep next to my husband and children. I don't know. I serve a different God. I don't know. I don't know. Infodemic, y'all. You just said something right there. You just said something right there. See, I could be talking all day because that's what's really happening. Infodemic. People are getting themselves riled up over info / the media. The numbers of the flu are worse than the numbers of the coronavirus. And they never went crazy about the flu before this. They never. This is a strain of the flu. It's a more resistant strain of the flu. And the flu has killed way more people. It does kill way more people per year. And they never put it out there in this capacity. It is an infodemic. And they use cases and leave out certain information to get people all riled up for sensationalism. Florida has 20 million people and 7 people have passed away from the virus. You know what I'm saying? 20 million, 7 people. More people have died there from other things, such as heart disease, such as, probably the regular flu. You get what I'm saying? 7 people out of 20 million have died. But they focus the story and present the story in a way to get people riled up. We're talking about the election here. We're talking about a lot of other things, stock market, all of that. Yeah. Yes, Sharina being sanitary is extremely important. Like they're telling us to do stuff that should already be in place. Exactly. But I'm going to enjoy the government loan. The loan. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha. You said you need my apron. This is available on Shecago Beauty Source. It's, I think, 2 or 3 different variations of it. This apron is available on Shecago Beauty Source. I'm saving most of it because next year they're coming for it. Yeah, they're going to tax you on it. I just say what it is. I just say what it is. And I'm very not new to dealing with people and this earth. And I already know when somebody revving up and passively aggressively trying to come at me. You better say it louder for the cheap seats because they didn't hear you. I don't care. Say what it is. And I do. We will come out of this stronger, better, and smarter. This is the time when you guys need to be branding yourself. You know why? Because you see that right there? Everybody ain't broke. Everybody ain't broke. I ain't gonna stay on here forever, but I just want to kind of wrap it up by saying I want you all to understand that everybody ain't broke. My clients are coming in like clockwork. I told you most of my clients are nurses. They will not be affected by this at all. I just came off vacation from with one of my nurse clients / friends. My clients are stable people with good jobs. They've been on their jobs for years. They still won't get paid even if they get sent home. This is why I say it's important to understand why you need the book for real. This is why everybody needs to be reading this book to understand the importance of it. This is a prime example of why everybody needs to be implementing the things in here, because you need to understand who you are targeting. If you are targeting the right people and understand who you're going after and who you want to get money from, you will not be affected by things like this. These women still want to come get their services. These women still get paychecks even if they sit at home and pick their nose. These women are fine. I had somebody tell me, I said, girl, all you do is work, work, work. And she got to talking. She told me, I will never say who it is. I talk to so many women. This woman is bringing home about $14,000, $15,000 a month from what she does. Those are my clients. They care nothing about giving me $100 a month. Those are my clients. You got to make sure you're targeting some people and not just putting your work out there because you think some glitter is cute. Make sure you target it and getting some people in your chair that's gonna ride in your chair and pay your bills and stick by you no matter what, because they're not so easily affected by things like this. You know what I'm saying? I get good gifts from my clients, bottles of wine and MAC products. And somebody just bought me a Cooper's Hawk membership. For those of you all who don't know, it's a membership to a wine club. That's the type of gift. Most people don't even receive gifts from their clients. My clients buy me gifts like that. My clients bring me lunch, dinner if they know I've been working all day. I take care of those who take care of me. Those who don't tip and nothing. You just want to go straight up, we're gonna go straight up. But I have some different relationships with different people where they take care of me and I take care of them, and they're not going anywhere. In times like this, they're just like, it's unfortunate, but financially they are not strapped. I'm trying to get you all to see who you're trying to target. And I'm not saying you got to target those people, but you do want to be targeting people who have money, who are financially okay, and this is just a part of their regular scheduled thing. So when times like this hit, or prom, different seasons hit, they're not strapped. I keep saying, if you keep focusing so hard on designs, you're gonna get design people. Design people are not the most stable. On the totem pole, they are on the bottom of the totem pole. You want to target people based on characteristics. What type of person? I want a stable person who's this, who's that. You might want people who are in their early 20s, late 20s, early 30s, new in their career, no kids, different things like that. Because those are the people with the most stable income. It matters in times like this. It matters. Even my friend, she just left. I told her, I said, I haven't left out the house. I've been busy trying to catch up on people. Can you bring me some wine? I don't have anything here. She brought me the box of wine that I wanted. She would not tell me how much it cost. I asked her about 5 times. She would not tell me. I still don't know how much that box of wine cost. And I told her how much her service was, and she still tipped me. You get what I'm saying? Those are the people you want. It has nothing to do with designs. It's about how professional you look, how consistent you are, and just making sure that you're targeting and appealing to the right people. Times like this, it matters. Times like this, it matters. Did you just see her daughter's nails? I didn't put one design on them. They don't even really get designs. If I give them some designs, they'll wear it. And I take care of them and always make sure that I give them more than what they expect, but they expect out of me. There's just a certain relationship that you have with people where it becomes a good dance. It becomes a good flow. Design little young girls who all that craziness on their nails, they are not loyal. They will bounce in and out your chair. Their money is like this. They're not stable in their career a lot of times. And even if they come to you a lot, as they become more mature and older, they will change. And they may not come in your chair anymore because you were just the person who did their designs. I want everyone to focus on building a brand. That is why I created this, because I want everyone to focus on building a brand. Right now, if anything, out of all my 100 videos, if anything, this time right now should let you know that what I'm saying is the truth. I've made over $300, $400, close to $400 today. And it's slow, and I just got in from out of town. And people still texting me. You still taking people? I see your books open, but I just want to make sure before I booked. I have a relationship with my people. When I'm running late, I'll let them know hours in advance. If they're running late, they let me know. We have a respect for each other. It has nothing to do with designs. How I make my money in nails has nothing to do with designs. I just happen to do designs. I just keep telling everybody, I just happen to do them. I make my money because of the brand and the business. Everybody ain't broke, y'all. And a lot of us have grown up in poverty. A lot of us have grown up with grandparents, and we've grown up in a situation where we feel like everybody always struggling. Everybody always scratching and surviving like on good times. And everybody not in that situation. And let me tell you something. I can get deep with this, but I'm going to say this. A lot of us are building our businesses based on that premise. And we're targeting people who are broke because we believe that everybody is broke. And I'm gonna tell you from experience that a lot of my friends are not broke. I got a friend that just became a what is that when your doctor's not there, but the nurse practitioner? I have friends who one friend just became a nurse practitioner last week. My friends are doing well. My clients are doing well. Nurse practitioners, principals. I have one who's an alderman, which it depends on what state you're in. It's like he's in government, like running the whole section of the city. Like people I know are doing big things. Those are the people you should be targeting to do this type of business for the long haul. Of course, you like to do designs. So you're going to have a few of those sprinkled in to satisfy your own personal craving. But from a business standpoint, and to survive economic hardships like what's about to happen, because it has not happened yet, you need to be smart in who you're targeting. So your money won't be so heavily be affected. Now I'm going to go into how did I survive? How did I survive the economic downturn back then with the real estate market? Let me scroll through a lot of comments real quick because I know they're getting behind. Yes, the coronavirus is nothing new. It's exactly what I said, because when I opened Nail Fetish was a high-end salon that I modeled after working at Elizabeth Arden. I learned everything from them, and I kind of learned a lot of things, and I found a perfect spot in the area. I researched the area, and I took 2 years before I opened it. Okay. See, a lot of people don't want to do the work. A lot of people lazy. They want the money. They don't want to do the work to get to the real money. I digress. It took me 2 years to open it. Not because I didn't have the money. It wasn't that. It was not that at all. I had the money. I wanted to make sure that when I opened, I was opening in the right area to get the people that I wanted to get, to charge what I wanted to charge. And when I found a perfect spot, I did research at the library and everything. I'm going to say this. I'm going to end it here. My clientele, when I finally did open, I did pre-marketing and everything. Even before I opened the business, I did marketing to let people know we were coming and what it was about. I already had a website way back in 2007 when people weren't even doing websites. So once I opened, first thing I did was I did my own PR work, because I was in graduate school at the time to be a marketing professional. I did my own PR work. Went and bought some paper from Staples, expensive ass paper. It was like $20 for 100 sheets. I bought that paper and I did some research and found out how to do my own PR work, and I did my own press releases, and I wrote myself a fabulous press release, because I cannot afford to hire a PR company. And I was in school for it. What's the best way? All this education I'm paying for, hell, let's put it to use. So I tested it out. I did my own PR. I got magazine articles, which I've shown in other videos. I've been in numerous magazines. I've been in Nails magazine 5 times, I think, something like that. The press and everything exploded for my PR. Plus, I had a team of people that marketed in the area that I hired. I ordered thousands and thousands of flyers. I had marketing coming from all different angles. But when the market I had was booming, I was making thousands per day. When I tell you I was making thousands per day, let me use the ladies' room. I was making seriously thousands per day, but give me a second. Okay, so thousands per day, right? That's where I left off. The market crashed. The market crashed. I got some almonds. You're not gonna see it because the bag is green, and this is green screen. See what happens when you put green up on green screen? You can't see it. Thousands per day. Market crash. My clients in the area were all single or newly married. making an income of 60,000 or more, no children. How do I know that? Because I specifically took 2 years to research what areas were the demographic that I said that I want to service, because those were the people I knew would spend the type of money that I was charging. A basic mani pedi, I think, started at like $60, $70 going up. My girls are making so much money they could just live off their tips. They wouldn't even cash their checks. I would have to ask them to cash their checks. Please cash your check. It's sitting here. You got 3 weeks worth of shit. Like, okay, Ruby, I'll cash it, because the tips were ridiculous. A low tip in that area was $8. That was a low tip. Okay. This is why that book exists, because you got to take time to figure out who you are targeting, because everybody ain't broke. In times like this, everybody don't need no damn stimulus check. Stop assuming, and I'm not talking to anyone in particular, but stop assuming because you grew up in poverty, because your family members and everybody else grew up scratching and surviving and trying to make it through hard times. There are many people who got money. Their worst concern is what's happening with their stocks in this time. Those are the people you're trying to target. You're trying to target people who are stable, not who likes your designs. Your designs. Who likes your designs? You want people who are stable. I cannot stress this enough, because I'm still booked and I'm tired because I got to get up in the morning, and I got to get up at 9 o'clock because my first person is walking in the door at 10. And she's getting a lot of work. My first person is going to yield me over $100. One person, my first person. And from there, I'll just be making money. You know what I'm saying? But that particular woman owns several businesses. You got to make sure you're targeting the right people. Very, very important for times like this. Very, very. Sure, well, I bought my first 2 stocks the other day. You bought your stocks. Okay. Yes. Make sure you buy your stocks. I talked about that in another live. Also, I meant to say this. Robinhood is giving out stocks. If you sign up for their service, Robinhood is giving you 1 free stock. They're giving out stocks, but they're saying like they're giving out good stocks. So just for signing up, you are guaranteed a 1 full share in a major corporation. Robinhood. That is this, and they're not charging any fees to trade. So Robinhood is doing that right now. Jump on it. Buy another one. I just said I'll do what I have to do to keep my family supported. Every time I go to get my license, something happens. Faith in God is pertinent right now. Exactly. But you got to do what you got to do right now. People worry about little silly shit like the state board. State board is not focused on you. You know what I'm saying? They're not. They know it's like scrap. This has never even happened in the history of man. Do you think they're going to be like, everybody come to the conference room? Everybody come to the conference room. Shecago is over there doing people out of her house. Let's send a team out there. No, it's a global emergency. Nobody thinking about us right now like that. They just don't want us congregating. They're definitely not focusing in on one person. People are dying and people are frantic and all this. Or dying, whatever. Right, both strains 2 and 19 are listed in the back of Lysol bottle. You're right, it's nothing new. Man, I can't go too deep into that because I'm not like 100% up and vetted on it, but I know enough to know that I'm not going to get worked up on it, but I'm going to not let this ruin my life right now. I can tell you that much. Most people complain that the only thing they learn in cosmetology school is sanitation, disinfectant. Practice makes perfect. Right. This is time to practice what you know. I mean, everybody wash their hands. I have scrub brushes in there. And I tell people, when they're washing your hands, but I need you to get the scrub brush and go on top and underneath your nails. That's what I've been telling people. People ain't that damn concerned when they was out of the same people that's talking crap. The same people, if you had a camera following them around, I bet you they all in the gas station touching the gas handle. They all in Walmart touching everything, touching the pen pad. The worst thing you can ever touch in the world is a pen pad. A debit card, a credit card, pen pad. That's the worst place you can touch. Or a gas handle. People out touching this stuff. People choose what to judge. People choose what to pay attention to. But everybody's touching stuff all day long. Just like, I'm about to show y'all this too. You know I went I haven't seen the video. You guys, I went natural. I went natural. I put a relaxer in my hair. I sure did. And you will see it. I got a video coming up of my birthday that I have to edit and put together. She relaxed my natural hair, came all the way down my back, past my bra strap. That's how long my natural hair was. The problem was it was dead hair. So I had her relax my hair and cut every piece of dead end off. And I told her to go ahead and cut it off. And I cut it. I said, I don't even want one strand of dead hair. I don't want one strand of dead hair. So I had her cut my hair. And this is my natural hair. And I'm so happy. Oh, it smells good. This is my natural hair. It feels so good. Oh my God. I put a black dye in it. And I'm just going back to my natural wrap. I'm going to put some pieces in it, but I'm saying this to say I'm making an example right now. People will jump on you for putting chemicals in your hair, talking about relaxer, right? But the same people who will sit there and try to make you feel bad for putting relaxer in your hair are the same people eating freaking McDonald's every day. Them same people will try to make you feel bad for putting relaxer in your hair, will go eat some processed food with red dye number 7, number 5. People choose. When I tell you, people choose what they want to be judgmental on. When they being hypocritical at the same time, people choose. Because if you so righteous and hypocritical, if you so righteous about everything, let's not choose what to be righteous about. If you're gonna be righteous about everything. Because people be jumping on me about putting relax in my hair, but you sitting there with some Wendy's. That's processed food, baby. That bun ain't that color. That's dye. That's yellow dye number 19 in there. You get what I'm saying? You eating false stuff all the time. You actually ingesting it and putting it in your body. People choose what they want to be righteous on. So y'all better do what you gotta do. Okay. And let's not forget barbicide kills that, but barbicide is tuberculocidal. What does it kill? It kills bacteria, it kills pathogenic viral bacteria, and it's tuberculocidal, meaning it even handles blood if you get the right one. So, people choose, like I say, what they want to be on a crusade for. Don't listen to people like that. If God got you, the devil will also try to stop you every time you almost to your goal. Exactly. Exactly. Trust me. You said I was a germophobic before all of this, since I was like 19. I've not been a germaphobe. And the funny thing is, I rarely get sick. And I tell people it's actually good to be exposed to a certain amount of germs because it makes your resistance high. You have to look at your immune system like a muscle. You got to keep it working. You got to keep it strong. If you don't ever make your immune system work, it will be weak. You need an immune system. Give it some daily activity to work on so it can stay a strong muscle. That's what I tell myself. And that's why I rarely ever get sick. That's why I couldn't believe it when I got so sick last year at the emergency room. That was odd. I've never been sick like that in my life. You said the family business closed this Tuesday, but you're right. I am overwhelmed. Yeah, you're not depressed. We're not claiming that because you're not depressed. You're overwhelmed. I'm fighting myself. Part of me is do it. The other part of me is scared. I will take a long walk tomorrow and plan. See, that's the part. And that's what a lot of people do. People go out and buy glitter and all the polishes, the new collection of this, new collection of that. Come watch my videos. Come watch me work videos. People will sit up and watch me work videos for hours. I know because sometimes I do it. I don't do it that much these days, but I have. They'll do all these things to get themselves geeked up. But when it's time to actually pull a trigger, it's like saying, I'll shoot a motherfucker. I'll shoot his ass. I'll shoot that motherfucker. You better not fuck with me, I'll shoot your ass. I'll kill that motherfucker. Right? Right? Let somebody break in your house and you actually got a gun. Now you got to go get the gun. You got to load the gun, even if it's loaded. Now you're standing there with the gun. All that stuff you was talking, all the preparation, the class you took, the bullets you bought, all the stuff you taught. Now you sit here with the gun with the person in front of you that you need to shoot. It's not that easy, is it, to shoot a person? Same thing. America is in debt. Long story short, this is about money and controlling the masses. Yep, COVID-19 is an external force that they're using to tap into emergency funding. That's what I'm saying, y'all. Like the numbers and stuff, really, we should be worried about other things. If this is that crazy, we should have been in this state of mind. We should have been like this over the flu, over the regular flu. But people love to be going to sensationalism of the media because the media will twist the story and it'll make you believe exactly what they want you to believe. I understand what you're saying because, like you said, in times like this, everybody's not set up for these hearts. Everybody is not. And I'm not fully where I want to be because I've been taking care of a lot of things to prepare for purchase again. So Also, I don't believe it's as crazy as people say. The media says I don't believe it. I'm sorry, I just don't. I take the precautions, but I'm not like all freaked out about it. I was all in Atlanta, like shopping and doing everything I want to do every freaking day. Okay, so nerd blackout. Your problem is how do I size the picture in the boxes to make the collage? Okay, that's okay. I just want to understand what you weren't understanding. Have you gone all the way through that? And she's talking about something we talk about here in the book. All you do is it's going to ask you to select the picture, right? Once you select the picture, just go to the next area. It does it for you. And it tells you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just click on number one, say transfer to Instagram. And then once you transfer it and upload that picture, just go back to the app. Number two, it sizes it for you. You don't have to resize it. It does it for you. You don't have to resize it. Just pick the picture. And that's the purpose of the app. It sizes it all for you. That's the whole premise of the app. You're doing too much, like most of us do. See, you're off work for 2 weeks and being paid. Great. And most people are. And see, you will be a target client because I know you're stable, you have a good job, and I don't care if you want designs or not. I'm going to force you to get them to make you excited here or there. But I like the fact that you're stable and you're not high maintenance. And that's who I target these days. And I got a few that want the most, but I don't target them as my main clientele because I don't have time for it. They're not that stable. But you'll have to go back after that. But you're taking advantage of the time off. Oh, I got so much to do. When I tell you, honey, I can't wait. Now I got to get all these people out the way, and I did a ton of people before I left. But I know it's gonna be a little block where it's like dead. When I tell you I got so much to do around here, I almost want to go get my niece or somebody to help me. I am never bored. When I say I'm never bored ever in the house. You said you bought stocks too, and you're gonna look in Robinhood. Yes, Robinhood is giving away one free stock right now. If you sign just for signing up, they're gonna give you a stock, and they're telling you that it's a good stock. They name the stocks, but they're like giving away full stocks, one full stock. And companies like I want to say Amazon, they're giving away like full, and an Amazon stock is like at 150 or something like. They're giving away stocks that's like $150 each. So they're saying like, if you sign up, we can't tell you which one you're gonna get, but this is a list of the ones we're giving away, and they're ranging in price from like 150 to like $15 or something like that. You said my hair looks gorgeous, super soft. Yeah, I have not relaxed my hair in over 10 years, you guys. 10 years. And I let her relax it. You won't see in the video, but when she stretched my hair, it was literally past my bra strap. So my hair was literally all the way down here when she stretched it. And I knew it was so many dead ends. I got real aggressive. I said, cut every piece of dead end off. And she's like, when she cut it, and I was like, are you sure that's it? You don't need to come on. She's like, Tanisha, that's enough. I'm like, okay. Because it's going to grow. Like now I can relax. I mean, now I can condition it every week. Now I can do my treatments. Now I can do my honey and my olive oil and my grapeseed treatments on it every other week. I can really get it healthy. My hair will be right back right here. It's right here. My hair will be back like right here by the summer. By the end of summer, my hair will be this long. So I wanted her to cut every last strand of dead ends off. I don't care. I've done this so many times. My hair is always, this is short for me. My hair is usually like right here. So I let her cut it off. I got tired of struggling with my hair. So I'm relaxed, yes. And your real hair is beautiful. She's speaking fast. I still relax my hair no matter what folks say. That's what I'm saying. Thank you so much. And that's the thing. The same people, I call them not natural Nazis. Those same natural Nazis still eat processed fast food. So shut up. You know what I'm saying? Them same people, people be choosing the stuff they want to be so righteous about. So you have to do what's best for you. For real, you really do. My hair is gorgeous. Oh, thank you. I have very thin, fine hair. And last night when I came in, because it was raining, I had been at the airport and all this stuff all day. It was a puffed up mess. But guess what? I said, Tanisha, don't you start that every time you see a little puffiness, because remember, you ain't been relaxed in 10 years. My hair was puffy last night. But I said, you know what you're going to do? I didn't do nothing to my hair. I literally took a comb and wrapped it around my head. And I said, it's going to flatten itself out, because my hair used to be trained. I didn't even get up back in the day. Remember, everybody was wearing a wrap. I will be watching TV. and I could just sit and be watching TV, and I could just wrap my hair with my hands, just like this while I was watching TV. I'm about to do it right now. I know it ain't trained. It takes shoot. It almost is. I used to wrap my hair with my hands while watching TV, and I used to have red hair back then, and it was super long red hair. Matter of fact, my nail name for a minute used to be Red. I've been called Lady Glitter, Red, now Shecago. But yeah, I'm so happy. And I think I'm gonna take better care of my hair now because my hair is in my face. And I was just wearing too much weave. All I was wearing was weave and wigs, weave and wigs. And I missed my own hair. I missed taking care of my hair. And this being manageable like this will take care of it. And it was puffy yesterday, and I did not flat iron it or nothing. I just wrapped it, and it tamed itself. So I'm happy. I'm happy. Yeah. Okay, so I'm answering that question now. Yeah, I didn't take care of my hair natural. I was natural for 10 years. All I did was kept it braided up. And even the girl who braids my hair, she was like, Tanisha, you gotta get these ends trimmed. I can't even braid your hair. Am I hurting you? And I'll be like, you're not hurting me. But it was my dead ends was so bad that she would be braiding my hair and it kept knotting up, or she had to keep ripping it apart because it was just so bad. Because all I do is keep my hair braided up with weave band. That's all I did. I would not want to be bothered with my hair. And then when I finally flat iron it, it'd be so many dead ends, I got to cut most of it off. And I would just go right back to a wig. So this way, I'm not going to lie to you, I'm going to sew some pieces in here, but I need to see my hair. It's like out of sight, out of mind. Out of sight, out of mind. If my real hair is in my face, I can see when it needs to be conditioned. I can see when the ends need to be trimmed. But keeping it braided up for 2 months, and I would wash my hair, in the shower, wash the braids, but I wasn't taking care of my own hair. All I was doing was knotting up, and the ends were splitting beyond belief. That's why I literally I cut about this much of my hair off, you guys. It was down my back, literally. My hair will grow all the way down. I cut about this much of my hair off. That's how serious I am about making sure that it's healthy. This will grow because I'm gonna take care of it. A hair steamer, y'all tried a hair steamer, but really, you could really just condition your hair and put on a shower cap and sit up under a heater. It's gonna give you the same effect. The steam is staying inside the cap. I have all this stuff. But yeah, this is my hair. Now I will be putting some weave in. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not like that with it. But I want to be able to see and touch and feel my own hair and monitor it. I just got tired of always having to put on a wig. I'm gonna still wear those too, but I was just over the natural hair thing. And this is the other thing. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is just me. I look older with my natural hair. I notice when I wear my natural hair out, I got a beautiful curl pattern. I'm like a 2C. My texture is a 2C, so it's not kinky at all. It's actually very curly. It's even looser than the woman in that picture up there. I have a 2C curl pattern, but it makes me look older. And I notice when I wear my own hair, it just makes me look older. And people be saying ma'am to me all the time, and I don't like that. And technology is, and I never wear it natural because it just looks short. The shrinkage was real. That's why when she did the relaxer and she pulled my hair all the way down here when she was relaxing it, I'm telling you, I'm gonna show you the video. If you watch my next video, you will see it. When she pulled the relaxer out, my hair was hidden below my back, my bra strap. That's how long it was. But who would ever know I had that length? Because the shrinkage was so like this, it'll be like in a tight afro. So whatever I did just looked like I was kind of had short hair. I just didn't, I was just over it. It was 10 years. Shit. I was just over it. And if you want natural hair nowadays, technology, shit, they got wigs, clippings, all that stuff. You can go natural for a week or two. I can even buy a wig on Amazon. I had one for my trip. For the cruise that I went on. I bought a natural curly hair wig. And now I can go back to being straight and wearing, touching my own scalp. That's another thing. I can never touch my own scalp. It was always braids or anything. I want to be able to touch and rub my own hair. Also, men want to touch a woman's hair. Men say, Dad, you let me rub your hair. Men can't even rub their hands through a woman's hair anymore because every woman is wearing weave. Every woman is wearing a wig. It's a lot of reasons. I didn't just think of this overnight. I've been thinking about this for about 2 years now. And I just finally went ahead and did it. It's just hair. It's just hair. So are there any other questions? Because I feel like I'm holding you all forever and I'm going to be coming live like crazy. I want you all to know that everybody is not broke. It's important to make sure that you're targeting the right people. Now is the best time to be building your brand. Understand what it is you're doing. Understand who it is you're targeting, how you should be setting up your pages. Um, we are going to be doing that class, you guys, with the acrylic. Can I ask you a question? Got 22 people in here right now. How many of you all want to be in on this class? Because I know people are saying I want to do the class, but I don't think people understand it's not going to be a public class. It's private. It's going to be right here, but you're going to have the link. You have to have a link to be in on this particular live. How many of you, you could just say yes, 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 or put your hand up. How many of you all want to be in it on? It's going to be an hour, hours long, not an hour. It's going to be like 6 hours. You can come in and just put your phone down and just work with somebody. And we're going to coach, 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 coach. Classes are going to be, excuse me, under $20, under $20. I am natural. I've been natural for over 5 years, but I don't judge people for going back to relaxing their hair. I stopped because it was taking my hair and I wasn't keeping up, but your hair is cute. Thank you. Actually, being natural was taking my hair. It would not grow. I know you say it was down back here, but it was very dead, very much so dead end. My hair tangles so bad no matter how many dead ends I clipped off. I can manage my hair better like this. So I get it. Everyone's hair is different. So Miss Mary Moore said yes, yes. Nerd Blackout, me, yes, okay. Sharina, okay, you, yes, you ready, da da da. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you. This is something that's important, and I always talk about the foundation. And in one of the Facebook groups, somebody posted, and I was like, oh, I say that all the time. Somebody came on, and it turned into a whole controversial thing. People were posting on all day saying, I'm so sick of these people posting up these they call them how did I do videos. Or how did I do post? Every other day in these Facebook groups, people say, I just started doing nails last week. How did I do? Or I just started doing nails last month. How did I do? Do you think I'm ready to charge people? Whatever. Nails lumpy as hell with a ton of designs on them. So I get it. So somebody finally came on and said what I've been saying. You guys who think you want to be nail techs need to learn how to lay acrylic before you start doing designs. Everybody wants to skip to the designs. So we're going to spend about 6 hours. I'm going to be online like this, demo, talking to people. I told people what to do on the community board, what to order. So you can have your camera down like this over your work. And when you're ready to go live with your mama, your sister, your whoever, yourself, your mannequin hand, you can come on live and we're going to do some live coaching, one-on-one. Not one-on-one, everybody. Like if you look at my other videos and I bring people on the camera like this, well, I won't do it now, but different people on the camera, you can come on camera. You can come off camera. You come on camera and ask a question. And I'm going to point and be like, you see right there? Pull that down. Do this. Okay. If you're not comfortable, you be like, okay, you can step off camera. And you can do it. And then you can click back on, be like, I'm ready to come back on. I can come back in and look at it. Everybody can look at it. You know, that's what I'm talking about. But I don't want it to be like 6 hours long. And it's just basic acrylic. It could even be a fill-in too, because I'm going to demo both. You know what I'm saying? Under $20. I'm trying to do this in the next 10 days. I'm trying to do this one day next week. It ain't got to be no big deal. But it's not a public class I'm just putting up on YouTube. Because this was what's going to make you money. You got to invest into it. And it's my time. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to sit up on live for 6 hours teaching people how to make money for free. I ain't going to lie to you. I ain't going to lie. I was just trying to figure out. So, Nerd Blackout. Okay. Sharina. Chrissy said, depends on the time and day. My 9 to 5 still has me working from home. You can admit that's you. A lot of people do that. And I'm like, y'all, them designs, I'm going to get your clients if I'm in your city. Because you're going to get them if you good at fooling people online with pictures. But once they get in your chair, the nails pop off and they ain't right and they lumpy in there. They not going to stay in your chair. You can get them in your chair. They're going to stay in your chair. We need to learn acrylic. The person who could do perfect acrylic going to have a better clientele than the person who could do good designs. Every time. Every time. You're going to get them up front, but they're going to end up in my chair permanently. Even if I can't do that good of a design. Every time. I'm not talking to you, I'm just saying in general. We don't have to be on camera, do we? I don't know if it's one of me rusty, dusty, crusty days. Who cares though? See, you got to realize that the purpose of this is going to be on camera, not you, the hands. Hold on one second. I'm about to go grab something. Hold on. What I tell you to go get off of Amazon is this. It's $10. This right here is $10 and it clamps onto any size table. Any size table. And so this right here, you can put your phone in and it's, see what I'm saying? So it can show what you're doing. It goes in all different angles. So you put this on your table wherever you set up to work and you start working. You get what I'm saying? So I put this in the community board for 10, it's $10 on Amazon. You order one of these, order it now so you can have it. I think a few people already did. And this is what I recommended you to have. So when you're working, you can come on camera while you're working. So it has nothing, you're not on camera, but your work needs to be on camera because that's the best way for me to coach you. You get what I'm saying? If you watch my other videos and I bring people on camera, I'm not bringing you. Now I'm bringing your work on camera so I can see your hand. I can see you and your model or your dummy or whatever you're working with. Or even if you're going to work on your own hand, you want to have this coming down on there. So I can be like, you see that ball right there? First, I'm going to demo it. And I'm going to explain some things. I'm going to do, trust me, I got it. But you want to come on camera. If you want to get the most out of this money, under $20, when you walk away from this class, you want to know how to do acrylic, like laying some smooth ass acrylic. You don't even have to know how to do designs. If you can lay acrylic, you can make $70,000 or more a year. I promise you. I promise you. I'm telling you. If you could lay some bomb acrylic and do pedicures, you could easily make 6 figures a year. I promise you. I promise you. I'm telling you. Not right away, but I'm saying like in 2-3 years, you could definitely be at 6 figures. No designs. Because it's all about branding and actually being good and delivering on your promise as a nail tech. So don't worry about yourself because we're getting down the trenches on that day. Trying to figure out what's the best day for everybody. Okay, you answered my question. Sorry I spoke too soon. Girl, please, no. Can I work on a fake hand or do you want a real person? It's up to you, whatever you can get. You prefer a real person, but if not, get the fake hand. Or if you don't have either one, work on yourself. Work on yourself. I tell people there's nothing wrong with working on yourself because some of us are too heavy-handed and we don't know it because we never did our own work on ourselves. If they don't last, they don't come back. Exactly. I don't care how cute the acrylic is, how cute the designs are. If the work don't last or it don't look the same as online, they ain't coming back. You said it's off topic, but you want to know that girl came to my live and found out it was her brush. I haven't heard from her. She hasn't been in the lives lately, but I will tell you that she did come in my DM a couple of weeks ago and she showed me another set that she did, I believe. Yeah, she showed me another set that she did. So it was like that was definitely life-changing for her. Because she showed me another set. She was like, oh my God, thank you so much. And here's another set that I did. And it looked way, 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 way better. Yeah. Yeah, I promise you. I'm going to be ready with your stuff by Monday. Can you go over shaping too? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the point. I'm going to be online for like 6 hours. That's why I was saying it's going to be a cost. I'm not going to sit for 6 hours and teach everybody and coach everybody for 6 hours for nothing. But it would be very affordable. Like, it's going to be just this down in the trenches workshop. It don't matter what you got on and how you look because the camera should be on your hands and not on you. I don't want to really see your face unless you want to be on there. But really, I'm trying to look at the hands. So what do you think is the best day? I think looking at my schedule, I have some brushes that are pretty good on Chicago Beauty Source and they're not expensive. I say everybody should be starting with a 12 or higher. 10, 12 or higher, but I really suggest getting used to a 12. A good 12. Wednesday, it's funny because you know I'm in a bowling league on Wednesday, but because of this, I think they're ending the league. I was still out of town this past Wednesday, and my bowling partners reached out and said they talking about ending it, and they didn't even bowl this Wednesday. And at this point, I think we're just going to end it so that Wednesday would be good because I normally don't work on clients on Wednesday nights because I'm at bowling. So if y'all want to do it as soon as this Wednesday, we could do the first one. Wednesday, y'all, oh, I gotta use the bathroom. If you all want to do it on Wednesday, let's do it on Wednesday. I'm gonna come put it back together and I'm gonna come back with an official video on what needs to be done. Does that sound cool? Matter of fact, we can do it now so people can start getting signed up. I'll do another one the first week of April if you want to, but I want to get this done like right now. It could be more than one because it's going to be multiple classes. I'm going to be doing ombre and everything. And easy breezy design work, beginner design work, you know, stuff like that, stone placement, all that. But I'm going to start with this first one. The class is going to be, give me 1 second. I'm sorry. Give me 1 second. We're gonna get this done for this Wednesday. This Wednesday. Hold on. Whew, okay. You say you'll likely be working on yourself, but you're hoping for the new brush to come in time because your old ones are cheapo. Sally's. Oh, hell no. I said in the last, don't use nothing from Sally's Beauty Supply if you're trying to become a full-time professional nail tech. Sally's Beauty Supply is a no-no unless you're trying to get some emergency alcohol or acetone or something like that. But if you want to be there for the class, I really hear every word you say, and I take your words to heart because you have the experience and knowledge of newbies need. Okay, let me look at my books. Because I know it's going to be multiple classes because everybody is not going to be ready right away. And some people are going to, as usual, talk themselves out of things. So I'm looking at my schedule just to make sure I don't have anyone before I overcommit myself. Um, Wednesdays are usually good. I'm thinking about, what do you think about? I'm in Chicago, so I'm going to say Central Standard Time. I'm thinking from 3 to 9 o'clock. I'm going to be available online to teach people one-on-one from 3 to 9 o'clock this Wednesday. I'm looking at my books just to make sure I'm open because there is no bowling. Bowling is canceled. So from 3 to 9 this Wednesday, meaning you don't have to be available the whole time. I'm saying anytime. If you pay, okay, the class is going to be $18. $18, right? $18. For $18, you'll be able to come into, once you pay the $18, I'm going to email you the link for this class. And once you come into this link on this class, I'll tell you the time and the date. You'll come into this link and you'll be there. It's not available to the public. And you can come in and out on that link for 6 hours. You can stay on, you can stay off. It's up to you for the 6 hours. Does that work for people? This is what you'll do. You would cash out $18 and put your email address in the cash app under the notes, and I will send you the link. So if you wanted to be online from 3 to 9 and practicing a set and practicing another set and practicing another set, you do a set on yourself, you do your set on the mannequin head, you do a set on your mama. Yes, that is what you get for $18. I'm going to be here. I'm going to demo. I'm going to speak on some things as people come in and out. I'll keep demoing and explaining it and helping you with yours. I prefer that you have your phone set up where I can see exactly what you're doing, because you don't want to be working and trying to hold the camera like, see what I'm doing? You want to have something where you can at least prop that phone or whatever so somebody can hold it or whatever, so I can see what you're doing. It will be 3 to 9 o'clock this Wednesday. This is just going to be like an acrylic, how to lay acrylic. Yes. So you have an alpha brush size 9. We can work with the alpha brush size 9, but I just feel like a 12 is the most power. A lot of people have problems laying acrylic. To me, I know that a lot of people over in Europe, they lay with smaller brushes, but with the technique that I use, I suggest a 12 or more. You can work with a 9, but what happens is you're not able to pick up such of a big ball of acrylic. I do not teach in the 3 ball method. Never was a fan of it. I am a 2 to 1 ball method. So really, I teach people in 2 ball. When you're more advanced and you really got it, you can lay acrylic in 1 ball. You can work with a 9. So Miss Mary Moore says yes. You said you're good. You work 10 hours or more. You could do it. Yes. Okay. Anytime between 3 and 9 this Wednesday. Yep. I'll be online. If so, people saying Trina said yes. You say you got to catch the next. So I'm going to keep doing it, because I mean, we're not doing anything. And I know that I'm doing all these people now, but it's going to die off for a minute. I already know. Shannon said that would be great. You said you have a 16. Let's work with the 16. 16 is fine. You have a 10. We can work with the 10. Okay. You said you always wanted to learn 2 ball, but don't know how. I don't work with the 3 ball. Never have, never could. And I don't suggest people should. It's unnecessary. Too slow. That's a school way. Okay. So that's what you all need to do. Please send $18 to $ Shecago. Put your email address in the notes. And that's the only way I can send you the link, because I have to create the class now. I have to go in and create the class for Wednesday from 3 to 9. I have to block out my schedule and everything. And then I'll be sending all of you all the information. And it'll be 6 hours. You can come in and do whatever you want to do, and we'll get into it. And I need you to find, just make sure that I can see what you're doing. That's going to be for 6 hours this Wednesday. I also need for you guys to make sure that your brush is clean and conditioned, because that makes a big difference too. A lot of people are not laying good acrylic because their brush is simply not clean properly. So make sure that you, first of all, if you feel your brush, I know most new nail techs brush is a mess. I'm not gonna lie to you. They think it's clean, but it's not. I need you to soak your brush in acetone for about 20 minutes. I need you to take your brush out and clean it. Take your finger and clean it out. Run your finger across it and clean out anything. Pull it, pull it. See if you feel any balls or anything, any hard areas for about 20 minutes. Then do that. Do that about 2 times or so. And then I need you to, if you have Blue Cross cuticle softener, I need you to soak it in Blue Cross cuticle softener. If you do not have Blue Cross cuticle softener, I need you to soak your brush in your liquid monomer for at least an hour. After you do that, at least an hour. I really prefer like 3 to 4, 5 hours. But if you can at least soak it after you clean it in your monomer, do not clean all that monomer off. Pull your brush out the monomer, clean it off, pull off the excess liquid. And I need you to shape your brush after you pull it out your liquid and set it up to dry before the class. Are you saying one time or every session? What? Clean your brush. This is what you should be doing every session, but for the class, so you can get the best out of the class, I need to start out with a really good brush that's really conditioned. So to make sure that your brush is conditioned, that's what I want you to do. Soak it in acetone, fill it out for any clumps, pull out any clumps. Don't pull it, but work out any clumps by soaking it in acetone as much as needed. And then if you don't have Blue Cross cuticle softener, use your monomer, which actually the monomer is best. Soak it in your monomer for at least an hour. I prefer 3 to 4 hours or so. As long as you can leave it soaking, it's going to soften it up even more. And then shape your brush and let it sit to dry with the monomer naturally. Yeah, I was just afraid that the 12 would have been a little too hard for me to control. So I tried to play it safe and go with the 9 to start with. I think the one I have now is smaller than a 9 and it sucks. Anything smaller than 9 is a design brush to me. But over in Europe, nails normally they lay acrylic with that. But over in the US, we lay acrylic a little bit differently than they do. We layer thicker acrylic than they do. So we can work with it, but you're gonna find that you have go plan on coming in this class with a 12. Plan on coming into this class with a 12 because I want you all to try to get in on the class at 3 o'clock, but I'll redo it if I see that people are coming in on the class at noon or 1 or whatever, and more people are here and on screen. I'm going to go through my exercises. I'm going to go through the exercises again. As I see people, whoever comes into the class, I'm going to get you started on the exercise. I'm not going to just get you starting out on acrylic right away. I want you to get some exercises in before we start laying acrylic. Okay. So bring the 9, but have that 12 ready to work with. I'd rather work with the 12. The class fee. The class fee is $18. The $18. $18. And in the Cash App, send $18 and then put your email address in the notes so I'll know who I'm sending it to. If I don't get at least a few people signed up, then I'm probably going to move it or whatever. But yeah, go ahead and let me know that you guys are interested. $18 to Cash App Shecago for this Wednesday. What did I say? 3 to 9? What did I say, you guys? 3 to 9. Did I say 3 to 9? Because I'm trying to block out my books. I think I said 3 to 9. What time did I say? Just that fast, I forgot. Can someone tell me? Because if not, somebody might book an appointment, and then I can't do it because the appointment is always going to trump. Um, what did I say? Yeah, 3 to 9. 3 to 9. Okay, so I saw it here. 3 to 9. 3 to 9 is Wednesday. Okay, cool. Thank you. Okay, yes. Okay, so go ahead and send that, and then I'll get that set up Central Standard Time. So what I'll do is I'll send out an email an hour before. I'm going to send you like the information for it, but I'll send you an email just confirming and what you need to do to come in on this particular live and the link to come into it because it's going to be a private class. It's not going to be available for anyone to come in on. And it'll be that once you're in the class, you can just leave it open on your laptop or your phone or whatever, and you can just link in and out. You'll see if you've never been live on this channel, you'll know like once you click on the link, you come on screen. You want to come off, you just X out. If you want to come back on, you click back on the link. You can come out, in and out. It's up to you. You don't have to be on there the whole 6 hours. I'm saying it's available 6 hours. So if you want to do yourself, step away, eat lunch or whatever, or step away for 15, 20, it's totally up to you, but it's like you'll have the access for the 6 hours. And I'll send the link because I know everybody's on a different time zone, but that's what we're going to start on. Please make sure your brushes are clean. Are there any other questions? Because working with a terrible brush is terrible. I promise you. No? Okay. Well, I'm coming in every day, I think. So that's it for today. Somebody gave us the case study for this week. And so I'm gonna go ahead and try to get that ready. I got a couple. What's tomorrow? Saturday. I gotta get some groceries too. So I'm gonna try to get that ready. And I will talk to you guys, I guess, in the next video. Thank you so much for joining. Here we go. 2 hours and 15 minutes. That's ridiculous. Okay, bye.